coming out with an Edward Scissorhands collection. We're also right in the middle of the Sephora sale, and I'm just really excited to show you guys some new holiday themed makeup palettes. It's episode 41 of new makeup releases, so buckle up. It's time to chat about all our favorite brands and all the new launches. If this happens to be your first time on my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film Tangirl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. As the year 2025 is coming to an end, I can't believe that we're at episode number 41. So if you would like to go ahead and join the Karen Harris makeup fam, hit that subscribe button, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with what's on my eyes today. It's a palette that's launching at the end of this week. Halloween being on a Friday and the time change on Sunday was diabolical to me, so I was a little bit unprepared for the announcement of this palette, but I did get the Simply Posh Cosmetics Gingerbread Bakery palette in the mail, and I did film this look, and I also tested out some things that I picked up during the Sephora sale, so that'll be up either today or tomorrow. Just make sure you are checking back on the channel if you're nosy about my thoughts on this palette. I really love how this look turned out though. It's festive and glamorous, and I feel very pretty and girly. So yeah, this palette is launching on Friday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do have a discount code with Simply Posh Cosmetics. It's just KH Makeup, and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. So we have a half fun like pastel palette and a half neutral palette, and it's very much based on the gingerbread theme and all the fun decorations and the icing and the frosting that goes on gingerbread cookies. So if this is your vibe, if you are a full-blown elf, if you work for Mr. Santa Claus, then you're really going to enjoy the two holiday palettes that I have with me to show you guys today. The other one is the Christmas Kindle palette from NOMAD Cosmetics. Honestly, this one totally put me in the mood for the holidays because my little town here in North Dakota also has a Christmas market, and the description of this palette very much reminds me of that, and so it gave me all the feels. I talked about it in my video. I posted it on Saturday. If you haven't seen it, check it out, and I will link everything that I talk about in this video in a pinned comment for you guys. So all my discount codes, all my links will be down there for you guys to shop. Hopefully that's helpful to y'all, and we might have a little giveaway as well. So stay tuned till the end. This palette is so fun, and I really can't wait to play with it some more. It's definitely the holiday nostalgia that got me with this one. So how fun, two holiday palettes at the start of November to kick things off. The Nomad one is already available on their site, so you can check it out. And if you want to hear my thoughts, definitely check out the videos because I did a video on each of those palettes. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide on over so we can talk about the other new releases that have been sneak peeked. Okay, so I am wearing a lot of new things from Sephora as well. I, of course, have been shopping. I also got a new phone. That was fun because I wasn't really planning on getting a new phone this weekend, but I was hoping we would eventually get new phones because I had a 13 Pro before this, and it was definitely getting to that point, you know, where people say every time Apple comes out with a new phone, your old phone gets a little worse. So yeah, we have definitely been treating ourselves to some fun purchases this weekend. I did also pick up some things during the Sephora sale, and it does end next week, so I just wanted to mention it again in case you guys are interested in picking anything up. You get 20% off if you are Sephora Rouge, and you get 15% or 10% for insiders depending on your membership level. So the access for VIB starts today, the day you're seeing this video. So hopefully you guys are all geared up to get 15% off. I know I posted a recommendations video, so definitely check that out if you're looking for some ideas and things, and I will leave my Sephora link down below as well in case you guys would like to support my channel. Shop through my link. It really helps me out, and I will make a commission on that, which is so helpful, and I'm so grateful. And if you don't use my link, that's okay. Just use somebody's link because we love to support our favorite creators, of course. And then Ulta's got a code running around too. I think they have like a $20 off a $100 purchase. I have been peeking at Ulta, but I haven't seen anything like I really want. So I haven't made an Ulta order, which honestly is fine. Like, I'll be okay. but I'm definitely going to keep my eye out just in case there's something. The other big purchase I made this weekend is we bought matching pajamas for the family because Target had a sale on matching pajamas. And every year I tell my husband, should we get matching pajamas? And then by the time I hum and I ha and I decide to do it, it's always like a size is sold out. So this year I took advantage and I bought us matching pajamas right when the first sale happened. Let me just go ahead and start off with Milk Cosmetics. This one really caught my attention because it is a Edward Scissorhands collab, and they've just been showing some sneak peeks of the items. So they have this really cool PR box, and I don't know if I've said when this is launching. I'm a little bit curious about this collection myself. So it looks like there's a makeup bag. We've got some lashes. I could probably screenshot this. I don't really want to. There's scissors. It looks to be a lot of products. So I'm very, very curious for the full reveal. And yeah, it looks like there's going to be a mirror, an eyeshadow palette, and some compacts. I'm hoping that Melt really knocks it out of the park because their It collab I thought was okay. And now I'm realizing, like, is Melt the new Glamlight? Because Glamlight had so many, like, spooky launches last year, but this year they did only one. So maybe we're on to something there. We'll have to wait and see. But I feel like Melt has been pretty quiet for most of the years. So it's been fun to see them kind of break out and come up with multiple collections. And then I just saw this as I sat down to film. We have a palette from Clarity. So it says, have you ever wondered what's on the other side? They say there's a place that exists between light and shadow, a realm untouched by time, known only as the other side. And I love this color story. We've got some pinks, some greens, some blues, and the pinks are like bright pinks. It's a fun mix of colors. I don't know if this is something that's releasing soon. I don't really see any information in particular on their page about it, but I think we had talked about this palette a few weeks ago because they had done like a little sneak peek of the packaging. So yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye out on that from Clarity. I also saw this announcement on Business of Beauty, the Instagram page. It says Skims appoints Ami Cole founder for upcoming beauty division. I believe Kim Kardashian bought back her beauty brand, KKW Beauty, and it's gonna go under the Skims umbrella or something. I can't remember what the name of the brand is gonna be or anything like that, but I watched her interview on Call Her Daddy, and I feel like she had said she is really excited for the makeup launch to come back. And I feel like this is a step in the right direction for her because I feel like having somebody that's already had a well-renowned brand kind of help you out is going to be awesome. And I know so many people are mourning the loss of Ami Cole, and so it's nice that the founder could pivot to something that's also still going to help, hopefully, and help Skims be more inclusive as far as whatever they decide to do with the makeup line. So yeah, that's really cool. And it says Nadie founded the inclusive minimal makeup brand Ami Cole in 2021, which closed earlier this year despite backing from L'Oreal, shelf space in Sephora, and runway hits like its lip treatment oil. No one had the answer to how to scale a diverse melanin-rich brand, she said. You know, maybe something like this with the backing of Kim Kardashian money could really help kind of pivot the talent that she has to something else. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. And then I saw this on Chic Profile 4. So this is the new Byredo palette. It's the Vesuvio eyeshadow palette, 18 colors, coming up in 2026. I still think of the Bibliography palette, I think it's called. The one they launched just last month, I think. I still want that palette. I just can't bring myself to spend the money, and I have a Byredo palette already that I haven't used, and I recently got a comment in my 2025 eyeshadow palette collection video where somebody commented like, use the Byredo palette. And so I keep telling myself like, I'm gonna use it before the end of 2025, but I don't know when because I still have some palettes that I need to play with from this like peak season. I'm really hoping I can get around to using the Byredo palette I have, but this one is so stunning. So it has like this marbly colorful packaging, and then this is like a colorful Byredo palette. So there's like a pink shade, like a minty blue, again lots of like reds and golds and pretty coppery colors, but I'm definitely curious about this one as well. But I really can't justify buying another one until I use the Byredo palette I have, of course. And then we had Clionadh do a Halloween launch. So I thought they were just doing just their nail polishes. I didn't realize there was a palette, but it's the Haunted Hollow collection and the Pick Your Potion palette. This is currently only available as a pre-order. I feel like they're sending something out. Palettes we talked about, I think last week, where they had come out with palettes to hold your stained glass shadows, but I don't know if they're gonna send this one as well. I really love the theme. The outside packaging is so cute, and it's similar to the On Top of the World palette as far as the format on the inside goes. I did see swatches of this as well. It's so colorful and stunning. So I hope I get a chance to try this. It does retail for $72, and it says it's a late November pre-order. The collection brewed up a cosmetic trio of 2 nail elixirs and 1 enchanting eyeshadow palette. Whether you choose dark magic or light shimmer or smoke, the path is yours to create. I love that. And yeah, the shades look so fun. Again, we've got some like purpley shades, greens, just like a very potion-y, witchy color story. And yeah, I'm all about it. You guys know I've loved Clionadh for so long, so can't wait to see that. And then we have a new release from Question Beauty. I still want to try this brand. I believe they're based in New Zealand. So they're launching a new palette, and man, they do the prettiest pictures. So this is the Guardian of the Lagoon. It's the 3rd chapter in our collectible series, a limited edition palette inspired by the glow, mystery, and movement found beneath the waves. The shades shift between icy blues, seafoam silvers, vibrant pinks, and lavender multichromes, capturing the calm and the chaos of an ocean alive with light. 10 intensely pigmented shades, 5 prismatic pressed multichromes, 2 aquatic color stories, frosted blues and jellyfish purples, 1 collectible palette illustrated by a New Zealand artist. So love that for all of us. And yeah, these are definitely my tones. Like, I love a green eyeshadow palette, but I also love a pinky purple blue eyeshadow palette. And I really, really want to put this brand on my list of palettes and brands to try in 2025. I don't know if I'm going to make it because I feel like it's getting so close to the end here. So if not this year, I'll definitely try and get to them in 2026. I would love to hear from you guys if you've tried Question Beauty, whether you think it's worth trying. I heard from you guys that I really need to try the other brand I had talked about. It was a Sea Beauty brand. I think it was last week or the week prior. So I'll definitely be trying that brand, but it is always fun to hear feedback from you guys, especially if it's something I haven't tried before. This has been out for a while, but I forgot to talk about it. So RMS collabed with a jewelry brand called Shop Heart to create a lipstick locket. This is so cute, and I looked at these. They're so expensive. I think they're like in the hundreds of dollars, so I couldn't afford to, of course, buy this, but I just thought it was fun, and it's like jewelry with makeup in it. So this is the Heart and RMS Lip to Cheek Locket, an exclusive collaboration and convertible keepsake for on-the-go color. Meaningful adornment meets clean beauty. The beloved lip to cheek inside a timeless locket that carries an inspiring mantra close to your heart. Never run out of your favorite color. Refills are available when you hit pan. Wear it your way. Choose between a 10-karat gold plated Rolo chain and a wild petal necklace cord. And I did look at these actually on the RMS website. I can't remember the exact price, but I do remember it being quite pricey. And it's just like a really pretty red color. So yeah, I think this is so fun, and I would love to see more brands do something like that. I think it's so chic, and I know a lot of brands are doing merch, so I guess it makes sense to see something like this. It's definitely very high-end and luxurious. And speaking of merch, something I kind of want to purchase, and I was like, I wonder if I would get this in PR. I definitely don't think I'm important enough to get this in PR, but a girl can pretend, a girl can dream. So Rare Beauty collab with Base. They came out with the cutest accessories. So this is a limited edition Worth collection inspired by the shade Worth in their liquid blush line. So they have a large cosmetic pouch, which looks so nice, designed for all your essentials and to keep you organized while on the move. I was so tempted by the large cosmetics pouch, but I had to remind myself I have so many cosmetic pouches, so I don't really need to buy that. They also had a makeup brush pouch, which is travel ready and sleek. So it stands tall on your counter and zips up for on the go. The blush case is a mirrored keychain case for full-size soft pinch that snaps shut and clips on, so it's always within reach. So yeah, how cute is that? And I guess the blush case is kind of like wearable makeup on the go, kind of like the RMS, but not really. So yeah, I love the color. I think this looks so functional and I'm so tempted, but I really don't need that. So I'm gonna skip it for now, but how cute is that? I think that's even better than the bottle collection they did, where they did 3 different glass bottles based off of their like blush shades. And then we had a fun announcement from Gourmand Girls. So they posted their new logo. This isn't really makeup news, but I still think it's fun. It says, "A new era begins. Our new Gourmand Girls logo is here. Designed by me and beautifully refined by Doodles by the Bunny. It captures everything our brand stands for: elegance, artistry, and a touch of indulgence." You'll see this golden emblem debut on our December palette, marking the start of our next chapter, along with a completely redesigned website. A new look, same heart and soul. So that's so exciting. Congratulations to the owner of Gourmand Girls. Can't wait to see the December palette, and I cannot wait to see the new website. So that is so, so cool. So NYX launched a new Jelly Job lip gloss, and it is available for early access on the Ulta website the day I'm filming this. They have some really fun shades, but I decided to pass. So this is a Jelly Smooth Shine and Jelly Juicy volume in one tube. Lightweight formula, high shine, ultra precise silicone applicator. Hugs every lip contour, even coverage, and a beautiful glassy lip finish in both shimmer and pure gloss finishes, from subtle nudes to playful pinks to shimmering glitter and bold reds, enriched with a sweet cherry scent, cherry oil, and a peptide complex in 16 jellylicious shades for $12 each. So yeah, this looks really interesting, but I decided to skip it because I am trying really hard not to buy too many lip products, and I especially do not need any more lip glosses. We have a new collab from Profusion. They are collabing with Harry Potter Christmas at Hogwarts collection. I feel like we just talked about a Profusion collection. This is kind of fun though. I do like Profusion. I know that there's a lot going on in the background with the author of Harry Potter. Let's just talk about the makeup for now. And this is available online at profusion.com and select Walmart stores. Get into the holiday spirit with the Harry Potter Christmas at Hogwarts collection. Christmas at Hogwarts 16 shade palette, which looks to be like a very colorful palette. I don't really know who would be super into that because it is so colorful, but hey, maybe there's Harry Potter fans out there that would scoop this right up. There's also the Yule Ball Blush Lip Cheek Blurring Pot with Silicone Applicator. So that looks like the Fui products. We have the Holiday Magical Charms Illuminating Highlighter Quad for $6. The Illuminating Setting Spray for $9. There's a House Champions Face and Brush Set for $14. That's actually really cute. A handheld mirror for $9.50. The Holiday Night Set for $17. The Advent Calendar for $25. The Hogwarts Express Sponge Set is so cute. It's in a little freaking train. Like, stop. That's adorable. And we've got the Hogwarts Beauty Set, which is like a full kit. And the Hedwig makeup bag, also adorable. And then we have the Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw lip duo sets for $6 each. The Golden Snitch highlighter for $6. The Adobe is a free 2-piece liner set. We've got a Chocolate Frog bronzer powder and the Holiday Collection pre-order for $195 for the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, this is adorable. Specific little things that they did, and I would say this is better than the ColourPop Harry Potter collection because they did more research. From what I can tell, I love the little details, like the little Chocolate Frog bronzer, genius. The Golden Snitch highlighter, genius. The little Hedwig makeup bag, like all the little details. The freaking sponge set, that is so smart. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan out there, but I definitely was a big fan growing up, and I think that Harry Potter fans, like the diehards, will really eat that up. And it's at drugstore prices, which is great. Granted, the Harry Potter and ColourPop collection was quite affordable as well. I just feel like they did it better at Profusion. We have sneak peeks. Oh my gosh, is this really happening? Old Navy is the first brand within Gap expanding into beauty and accessories. The line will include body lotions, body wash, hair, and body mist, each coming in 5 gourmand and floral scents such as Vanilla Crush, Amber Vibe. The price range is $7.99 to $16.99. Other brands that will be merchandising at Old Navy to start are Garnier, Patchology, Nivea, Mixic Skin, Mario Badescu, Elf, Tony Moly, coming in the summer of 2026. That is wild. And it also tells you how well body care and hygiene products are doing for brands. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. Okay, we have 2 new eyeshadow palette couture mini clutchers from YSL. There's blue and pinks, and I'm not gonna lie, the blue one really caught my eye because it's all blues, but the shades are really not that differentiated, where if I put that on my eyes, I'm definitely gonna look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Nothing wrong with that. I just feel like that blue shade could have been a little darker. The supposedly darker shade in the palette, like it could have been a little darker. This is way too much of same for me, so I'm gonna be skipping that, but it looked beautiful. And then the pinky one is a little bit more differentiated as far as shades go, but they all look like shimmer shades, and it's gonna be a skip for me. I've never tried the YSL eyeshadows, and I don't think I'm gonna start anytime soon. Okay, this is funny because I do love me a good Tangle teaser. So Skims is collabing with Tangle Teaser. Tangle Teaser's Ultimate Detangler meets Skims' iconic colorways designed to use on wet hair. In the shower, the Ultimate Detangler effortlessly slips through your hair. The patented 2-tier teeth technology is gentle on vulnerable shower fresh hair, meaning less breakage. So it's $20, and it's basically a bunch of nude shades. So I don't really know how that's like their signature colorway, but here we are. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention that MAC is apparently going to be at Sephora stores soon. So I think overall I've seen really positive feedback for this. I think a lot of people kept posting like it's about time. And I think it makes sense because in their heyday, like everybody would probably stop at a MAC store over a Sephora store. But now I hardly ever think like, oh my gosh, I need to go to the MAC store. Like I never think that. I always think, oh, I need to stop at Sephora. So I think it just makes sense. And since they are available at Ulta already, it just makes sense for them to go into Sephora. Speaking of brands going into Sephora, we have Amika going into Ulta stores, which I felt like they were already there, so whatever. But it says not only online, but also in stores, so you can see the products. Okay, so maybe they're just going into stores finally? I don't know. I feel like that's not as big of a deal as MAC going into Sephora stores, in my opinion. Okay, we have a holiday candle from Sniff. It's a swirl of mocha, a dash of Mary. Our new holiday candle arrives 11:06. This looks beautiful and sounds like it would smell delicious. So we have the Sweet Peak, white chocolate caramel swirl, the merry middle, peppermint cream, and chocolate shavings, the creamy base, vanilla marshmallow, and soft musk. That sounds like a holiday in a delicious candle, and I'm low-key curious about it. So we have a new skincare set from Summer Fridays. I feel like this is them seeing the Say vanity cases doing well, and they're like, how can we do this? So they have a vanity travel bag in manila, which looks super cute. Take the world of Summer Fridays with you wherever you go. This limited edition vegan leather vanity travel bag in manila includes 5 deluxe samples of our best-selling skincare essentials. So the bag, and then we've got the Gentle Reset Daily Exfoliating Pads, just one pad, Jet Lag Deep Hydration Serum in a deluxe size, the Jet Lag Mask plus Moisturizer in the deluxe size, the Jet Lag Eye Patches, you get one pair, and then the Lip Butter Balm Vanilla in a mini for $45. So this is available. I will say that that doesn't sound like the worst deal. I did recently declutter my jet lag mask. I found one because I've been trying to go through my skincare, and I found one and I used it and I just didn't like it. It could also be kind of old because I know I've had it forever and I didn't use it for a long time. So it might just be that it's old, but I just never understood the hype with that mask. We have from Dibs, they're launching the Kaylee Lip Kit Exclusive Jam Jam Plus Lip Liner. Meet the lip kit designed in collaboration with Kaylee Rogers, featuring Jam Jam Lip in Nude Nectar and No Pressure Lip Liner in Top Tease. I don't know who that is, but the shades look like they're her favorite shades. So, you know, if I can find it, I'll link it for you guys. I'm personally not partial to anything in particular from Dibs, so I don't really ride too hard for them, but I saw it on Makeup on Your Radar, so I thought I would mention. Okay, I did see this little sneak peek on the Kayali Instagram page. It looks like they're maybe coming out with a new fragrance, so we'll see what it might be on November 6th. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. Okay, DD Signature, which is a brand I love so much, is coming out with a bundle. So Broken Jewels and From the Roots, they've combined it into a unbeatable deal, and you can pick this up on their website. It's $95 for both the palettes, and it looks like they're in stock, and you can use my discount code KHMakeup to save on the DD Signature website if that's something you've been wanting, which I think is so fun. Both of those palettes are lovely, and I review both of them on my channel. We also have a little sneak peek from Glamlight. It says, can you guess what's coming? Mark your calendars. 11:07. I've been working on something very special. It looks like maybe more lip kits, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, friends, that is everything for this week's new makeup releases. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me for 41 episodes. I will have a little giveaway link in the description box of this video, so go ahead and check that out. Just fill in the form and I will contact you guys through your email to send you guys a little thank you for sticking with me and to celebrate the holiday season. But that is it for this week's episode. Let me know down in the comments which makeup launch are you most excited about, or let me know what's something you found in your collection that you've just fallen back in love with, or if there's a new release that you're eyeing, or something you picked up during the Sephora sale that you are so excited to have in your collection. Let me know something fun and positive down below. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you in probably another new release video or my monthly makeup haul for the month of October. We'll see how far I get this week as far as filming goes. But yeah, that's everything, and I will see you very soon. Bye, friends.